What's going on? It's your boy Jay Dollars. I am the host on the Blue Room, and we are live with my boy Al from the Hip Hop Food Truck. What's going on, my brother?
What's up, Jay? How you doing?
Peace. How you feeling today?
It's good, bro.
That's good, man. So word on the block is you brought the whole truck outside with you right now.
The truck never stay home.
I love it, man. So talk to us about the Hip Hop Food Truck, man, what it means to you, what the hip hop culture means to you, and what made you name it that.
Oh, well, we were brought up on the hip hop, with the hip hop culture. My first influence was my older brother. He caught the hip hop bug, and you know, we try to be like our older sibling. I'm my older brother, so I followed suit, caught the bug. From there, just, you know, it's not hip hop, it's just a way of life to me, you know what I mean? So
right.
When I've been a chef for over 20 years, we got furloughed in 2020. And during COVID, so while everybody was on their phones trying to figure it out, playing on Instagram, I made up my mind, took the money out the bank, and I said, we're gonna invest in ourselves, and we opened up the Hip Hop Food Truck, you know.
I love that. Speaking of that, so what the sound system sound like in there? Because I was on Instagram and I saw you had some kids outside dancing and really partying, like you brought the club to the streets with the truck. So
that's a fact. You know, we're like a moving party, a mobile party. Everywhere we go, we set the tone. You know, the music brings the attention, kind of like the ice cream truck and stuff like that. So that's where I got the idea from. Right. You know, so we set the tone with the music. You know, we play feel-good music. You know, I'm an 80s baby, so a lot of the music that we grew up on was positive. You know, nothing against, you know, any other kind of music. I listen to all types of music. You know, I was brought up on the culture. I listen to, you know, violent music, real music, reality rap, you know. But for me, I'm in a work environment. I want to have that positive energy. I want to have the first thing, 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm playing, you know, some showbiz, you know. You know, we playing music, you know what I'm saying?
Shout outs to DITC Studios, man.
Their music is definitely one of the musics that I play a lot of, you know, showbiz and AG. That's one of my favorite music. I love the energy on that. Right. And it just sets the tone. And from there, I just, you know, we figure out the crowd just like any other DJ would. You feel the crowd, you see the people in front of you, and then you kind of blend in the music as we cooking great, fresh food.
I love that. So you on the grill every day. What time you usually open up?
Different days, different, you know, we're not your average food truck where we're posted up on the same place. For me, the reason why I got a food truck is so it's an adventure every day. I take my food truck where I'm wanted. I don't go park, because to some people, the music we play is noise. Right. It's not music. You understand? So if it's noise to you, then I don't want to be there, you know? I want to be where I'm wanted. So I pick and choose where I park at, you know, and then I grow from there. Right.
I love that. Obviously, it's an age-old saying, man, I go and I'm a part of where I'm celebrated, not where I'm tolerated.
Facts.
So you bring it straight to your people. You bring the culture to where it need to be at.
And now the culture calling us.
I love that. I love that. So what's on the menu?
It's what I do is I see what people like out there, what our people like out there. Okay. They like the Chick-fil-A sandwiches, like burgers. They like wings, chicharrón de pollo, which is crispy chicken and stuff like that. But nowadays, I feel like the food industry, you know, is going down. You know, there's a lot of people doing it right. I eat at those places because I like to eat at, you know, good. It doesn't always have to be
good
fancy.
Eats, right.
But
just
you
good
go,
eats.
Yeah, correct. So whatever I feel like they're doing wrong, I try to do it my way, which is, you know, as a trained chef, we try to do it the correct way. Right. You know, so some people take shortcuts and stuff like that just to make a buck when you could do the same thing if you serve
Great quality food, right. So do you have a team of people with you on a day-to-day?
I have a team with me. I have a team of chefs that I could always reach, you know, in my bag, and, you know, thank you to them, to the chefs that are on call. Like I said before, I'm a 20-year chef. My experience, 20 years, I can always reach out and, you know, get
Call
some
upon those people. right?
correct, you know, people that I helped out and you know want to be a part of what I'm doing and stuff like that, and
Right.
you know just show love in return. You know, I
love
put
that.
a lot of people in good positions in my career, you know, and they're doing good for themselves.
Nice, beautiful. So walk us through an average day in the life of Al when you, you know, on a nice, let's say a nice spring day, when you
Ooh.
wake up and it's like, it's a Friday and you know you about to be outside all night. What do you do mentally to prepare for that day?
Well, there's two aspects of our business. One is when we're outside, we're selling we're selling food to our community, but our main goal is to become a full-on catering company.
Okay,
So like tomorrow, for instance, I have an event at a school. So we're DOE certified, and schools
Nice.
hire us. They actually hire us. They want the music, they want the hip hop, and they want the food. So tomorrow, I'll wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. They want their food by 11. I'm cooking by like 6:30, 7 o'clock on the truck, everything done fresh, you know. So we're feeding the masses.
right. And it's just you out there? Or you,
I have my sous chef, Chino, with me.
all right, shout out to Chino.
He's been with me for 3 years now.
Nice.
You know, I have other two chefs that are with me. June's been with me for 2 years on call.
All right.
I have T Dot, who's also an artist. He helps out, and he's been with me for a little over a year.
That's nice, man. I love that. So your origins in food, man, where did it stem from?
It kind of fell on my lap, to be honest, because when I left high school, I was one of those kids that really didn't know what they wanted to do with themselves, you know. So
Right.
I kind of sat down for a minute, you know. I went to Bronx Community College, and then in there, I already knew I wasn't trying to go the school route, but I also made sure that I was trying to put myself in a position where I could eat with these hands.
Right.
You know, so I was trying to lean towards the trade school. So once I went to culinary school, I never really looked back after that, you know.
Right. Gotcha. That's beautiful, man. I know the food industry in itself is not an easy place. I hear when you're working in these restaurants, it's real cutthroat, it's real brutal. Have you experienced a lot of that?
In the restaurant industry, there's a lot of that. I've been out of that for 4 years. And in the food truck industry, there is a lot of cutthroat as well.
Right.
You know, my concerns nowadays is why I locate myself to where they want me.
Right.
So I don't really have to worry about them. You know what I'm saying? If they don't want me there, I don't feel appreciated there.
Right.
I pick up and I go.
Pick up and you keep it rolling. You ain't got
Correct.
time for nobody to flatten your tires and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Come outside, the hip hop food truck is immobile, you heard?
You know, one of the things that I gotta say is, I go to all hoods, all communities, and we're respected. When you're amongst your people, they're gonna see you for who you are. You know, if we were fake hip hop, then they'll call us on that. You know.
Right. We are live and direct at the Blue Room with the big homie Al from the Hip Hop Food Truck, and we'll be right back.
Big shout out BronxNet TV, J Dollars, the Blue Room. For all inquiries on our catering services, please contact us at THE, the Hip Hop Food Truck, for all your catering needs.
This is the Blue Room. I am your host, Jay Dollars. I'm here with the big homie Al from the Hip Hop Food Truck, and we are talking about the future of the Hip Hop Food Truck and what you got on the docket for this upcoming winter. My brother, talk to me about what your next endeavors are.
Okay, so Beats and Eats is a platform for while opening up and running the hip hop food truck, we've become friends with a lot of hip hop artists, up and coming artists. So as our platform gets bigger, we want to give back to the community too and open up our platform for the community to come in and spit and do their thing
I
as
love
well.
that.
You know.
Okay. So is that an event that's going to be held outside, or you going to kind of get like venues and host that and then have people come outside to buy food and stuff like that?
It's definitely multiple aspects to this, but the whole idea is the drop mic. It became popular over the last
Right.
couple years. I've been getting calls from different artists. Yo, we want to do a video on your truck and stuff like that.
Right.
So we got a buzz going on. So I said, you know what? Let's take it up another notch. Let's see how far we can get in this. Let's see how many goals we could reach, how many doors we could open, not just for me, you know, for other people.
Right, for the
You know?
community in
Correct,
itself,
correct.
like you said, because the artist is helping promote the food truck, and the food truck is helping promote the artist. It's one hand wash the other, and unfortunately, in this industry that we deal in today, whether it's food, music, you know, all different types of entertainment, people don't know how to work together. People can't figure out how. It's like we are both benefiting each other. We sitting down here on the Blue Room and today, and we promoting the hip hop food truck. We talking to a great individual who is a human, and in turn, you get promotion, we get promotion. That's how the world spins. But a lot of people don't see that. Like we said, it's very much so in our culture. Unfortunately, it's a crabs in the barrel mentality where people feel like if they eating, you can't eat. And as a chef, you could tell anybody better than I can. It's enough food for everybody.
Facts. You know, one of the things with me is people pull up to my truck now, and I know that I fed that person
Right.
4 years ago, you know?
Right.
So one of the things that I want to do is just show appreciation to the people that supported me. And a lot of the people that supported me are the hip-hop culture. They want me around. They invite me. They reach out. You know, they see what we're doing. They know my heart, you know?
Right.
So we're not asking for nothing from them. You want an opportunity? We got an opportunity for you. Reach out.
That's beautiful. So talk to me a little bit about your personal life, man. How was life growing up in the Bronx for you? And using your life experiences, like you said, you didn't know what you really wanted to do when you left school. So how did your life experiences shape the soul that you put into your food and the way that you treat your customers today?
We grew up in the South Bronx. Actually, we grew up with Gilly from Guns Down,
Life
Up. Correct. So that's the big bro. So we run into people like that, you know, and if anybody know Gilly's story, you know, we came up in a rough era, you know.
Right.
My life, I almost lost my life a couple times in my old neighborhood, you know. But
Right.
we here, so we're going to do the best we can, you know, with whatever we got, time we got, you know.
Right.
But hip-hop is just, it's who I am. You know, I'm not, sometimes you get faces when you know, people come up, they like, oh, Spanish kid. I'm like, yeah, but they want to quiz people and stuff like that, you know? But we just want our respect. When we cook for people, we cook their food with respect, and that's pretty much where it comes down to, you know?
I love
Respect
that.
our food, respect what we do, and we're going to keep doing what we do.
I love that, man. So what's your favorite dish to cook? If I was to be like, yo, let's say I got 50 Cent coming right now. I got Fat Joe coming right now. And we got to give them one dish to blow them away. What you whipping up?
It's going to have to be the chicharron
On
off
the
the
pollo.
hip-hop food truck.
I love that, man.
They come
That
with
means-
3 different sauces and stuff like that. That way you could pick and choose. People
Okay.
like the sweet chili sauce. I like the barbecue sauce, you know.
Okay. I love that. And that means that when
I like-
when I pull up to the truck, I need that Fat Joe 50 treatment. I need
got
that.
you. That's a automatic.
I love that, man.
But a lot of the dishes that we cook are a lot of my childhood influences and stuff like that.
Right,
Like we
right.
got the big punk Cuban.
Okay.
We got the Woo Wings, 9 different flavors.
Okay.
We got the B.I.G. fried chicken sandwich.
Brooklyn.
But, you know, right now with the cameras and everything, but, you know, but those are a few of the...
Right, the staples.
Correct, those are our best sellers and stuff like that. And then, you know, we adapt. Chopped cheese took a life of its own. Hands down, I think we got the best chopped cheese, not just because it's us, but because we're using the best quality.
Right.
You know, when you go into the stores, they're giving you frozen patties. We don't cook nothing like that. You know,
Right.
all our burgers are made, you know.
Fresh. I love that. Let the world know where they can find you. Give them any social media handles you want to give them. Let them know.
Y'all can definitely follow us on the THE Hip Hop Food Truck.
That's on
We are sort of a speakeasy, if you know type of
No.
You know, we're not trying to have a long line. We're not trying to be where everybody's at. So either you follow us or you missing out.
Big facts. You heard the hip hop food truck. Get with them or get lost. It's the Blue Room. It's J Dollars, your host. We are live and direct, bringing you everything that you need to know about the culture. Holla at your boy, Big Al. Thank you, my brother from the Hip Hop Food Truck.
you.
Holla.